Hello everyone, welcome to the course of Financial English. In this section, we'll talk about practices and theories in international settlements. The first part is an introduction on international settlements. Then, Part 2 and Part 3 respectively introduce financial documents and commercial documents used in international settlements. Financial documents provide evidence of cash to make payments, while commercial documents represent goods. Generally, in a trade settlement, both financial documents and commercial documents are all used. In the last part, we'll explain different methods used in international settlements. The traditional settlement methods include remittance, collection, and letter of credit. The newly emerged methods include letter of guarantee and standby letter of credit. We'll illustrate them one by one. What are international settlements? International settlements or payments are financial activities conducted among different countries in which payments are effected or funds are transferred from one country to another in order to settle accounts, debts, etc., emerged in the course of political, economic, or cultural contacts among them. We can say international settlements mainly serve international transactions, including trade, invisible trade and visible trade, and financial transactions. Since the origination, the evolution of international settlements takes on the following characteristics. Firstly, international settlements turned from cash settlement to non-cash settlement. Before the 6th century before Christ, goods were exchanged between traders in different countries on a barter basis. Then, a medium of exchange was created in the form of coins at the beginning of 5th before Christ, thereby ending the barter transactions. These coins were measured and exchanged by weight and fineness among trading countries for settling international payments. Since then, international payments have been effected by shipping precious metals, taking the form of coins, bars or bowlings to or from the trading countries. The direct transfer of precious metals is called cash settlement. However, the shipment of gold or silver across national borders was both expensive and risky. Freight costs were expensive, and the risk of being lost, stolen, or robbed always existed. What's more, the speed of transferring funds depended on the speed of transportation facilities, which often slowed the turnover of funds. From the 13th century, bills of exchange were created, gradually taking the place of coins in international payments. With the establishment of foreign exchange markets at the end of 18th century, international payments could be settled by way of transferring funds through the accounts opened in these banks. From then on, the non-cash settlements era began. Nowadays, non-cash settlements are universally adopted all over the world. There's no denying the fact that the establishment of foreign exchange markets does play a very important role in creating and developing non-cash settlements. For foreign exchange banks are allowed to buy and sell foreign exchange freely in these markets so as to meet the needs of international banking business. Secondly, international payments turned from direct payment made between international traders to payment effected through a financial intermediary. As mentioned above, initially, international trade payments were made by the buyers directly to the sellers by means of precious metal shipments. As foreign exchange banks were set up over time in different regions, the payment channel has changed. Bills of exchange had been widely used in international payments, and foreign exchange banks acted as intermediaries, effecting international payments. With the worldwide banking network and modern banking technology, banks can not only provide easy and quick transfer of funds needed for conducting international trade, but also furnish their customers with valuable economic and credit information. Nowadays, banks have become the center of international settlements. Thirdly, in the past, international trade payments were settled on very simple price terms, such as cash on delivery, cash on shipment, cash with order, cash before shipment, etc. In modern international trade, more comprehensive and exact of terms have been developed, as indicated in Incoterms 2010. Price terms available for use have 11 types, satisfying different requirements of international traders. Finally, with the development of computer technology, businesses are done and payments are effected by means of all kinds of payment systems, which make it quicker and safer and more convenient for both the buyer and the seller. Nowadays, Internet is developing very fast, and its application to banking settlements greatly facilitates international payments.